Welcome to week 3 of the PCW online curriculum. I'm Becky and I'm here to talk to you about exercise goals and how to make them easier for you to achieve. So there are 12 points I'm going to go over. Point 1 is your perception of time. So the Surgeon General recommends that we get 30 minutes of physical activity in every day, but a lot of us find it hard to pull a half an hour out of our busy days. So keep in mind that this can be a cumulative thing. If you can get 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in midday, and 10 minutes later in the afternoon, you've gotten your 30 minutes in. And sometimes that's easier for us to do. Point number 2, everything is made easier when we are surrounded by a strong support system, a good cheering section. So that can be your significant others, that can be your children, the rest of your family, coworkers, friends. They want what's best for you, and they can help you achieve your goals if you are specific with them and tell them what you need from them to help you. So knowing they love you, they will help you. They don't know what you need them to do unless you tell them. Point number 3, it is very important that we pick an exercise that we enjoy doing and that we look forward to. So your mode of exercise is a key part of reaching your goals. If you pick an activity that you hate to do and you despise that you have to do it, then it's less likely that you will actually do it. You want to make sure you exercise at a reasonable intensity. So keep in mind also, if you used to be physically active, but you haven't been for a while for one reason or another, when you start your physical activity again, you cannot pick up where you left off. You want to make sure that when you start working out again, that you start with a low intensity, let your body get adjusted to this activity level again. And then once you feel stronger and acclimated to that over the course of a few days or a few weeks, then you can slowly start picking up your intensity. Self-management skills, you've got to find what works for you to keep you on track. Some people journal their activity levels. Some people have a software program that works for them. I like to use my watch. My watch is connected to my phone. It's got an activity app on there that tells me how many steps I've gotten in, how many calories I've burned, how many minutes of exercise I've done. I can set my activity app to be pretty specific, and it saves to my phone so I can reference back to maybe my less active days, and I can connect that with why was I less active. So finding a way to track your progress can also help you to be consistent. You want to make sure with exercise, when you set goals, you set specific goals. So you don't want it to be, I'm going to start working out more, I'm going to become more active. You want it to be more of how often, how long, what am I going to do? So something specific, the number of days in a week you're going to work out, how long you're going to work out for each of those days, and what are you going to do, so that you have specific plans of action. And it's not something that you go in and it's very broad that you can just say, oh, well, just forget that. It's not important. You want to make sure that why you're exercising is to help you. You've got to do it for you. You can't start going down this road to make someone else happy or think that they've made that decision for you. It's got to be your decision and it will stick. Choose the right equipment. That's pretty easy to think about. If you're going to be starting to ride your bike more, you want to make sure that you have a bike, tires are aired up, seats where it needs to be, height-wise. The handlebars are easy for you to reach. If it's going to be walking or jogging, you want to make sure you have the right shoes, good shoes. If you're unsure, if you have a good pair of shoes for that activity, you can go to several sporting stores that will have experts that look at, do your feet turn in, do they turn out, what kind of shoes do you need? So that makes exercising a lot less painful and more enjoyable. Establish a time and a place. So kind of play around with what time of the day works best for you. You will find, oh, this getting my exercise in here seems to make it easier for me to get everything done in a day I need to do. Maybe you want to work out at home because it's easier. Maybe you find yourself more accountable if you go to a gym. Myself, I have to exercise in the mornings. If I exercise too late in the day, the endorphins from exercise keep me ramped up and I have a very hard time going to sleep. Some people can't get up earlier in the morning, and so they prefer to work out at the end of their day. So it's very individualized. Find an exercise buddy. You could, find someone, ask them to go for walks with you, ask them to go to the gym with you, maybe join a new fitness class. And, it makes it easier for you to go when you know someone's waiting to go with you. Overcoming boredom. Myself personally, I like to have a lot of different kinds of workouts that I do. And so, it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in that day. I could go into my day planning on going for a run. Well, maybe that day comes and I'm just not feeling it. So my backup plan would be, I'm going to go for a bike ride. Whatever you can do to get yourself moving, that's a good thing. Reward yourself. Try and make sure this is a non-food related reward. If you achieve your goals, as you achieve your goals and continue to, you want to make sure and have a plan for what you're going to get yourself when you reach them. A new pair of shoes, a new outfit, maybe a massage or a pedicure, maybe going to a movie you've been waiting to see. So just make sure that you dangle something out there that once you've reached your goal, you're like, yes, I get to do this. And finally, have an action plan for what you're going to do when you fall off your game plan. Things come up and you might have a day or two where you just can't get your workouts in and you start cycling down that road of, well, I'm just giving up because I've messed up these last couple days. Don't beat yourself up. It could be just as simple as, tomorrow I'm getting myself back on track. I'm going to make sure I get my exercise in. You could pull out a picture of what you were like before you started being physically active, and maybe you see the physical difference in yourself and you're like, yeah, I feel better, I look better, I'm healthier now, and I want to keep doing this. You can call a friend for a pep talk. You could put a motivational quote on your home screen of your phone. There's several things you can do. I like to challenge people to do my 10-minute rule. So, you start getting out of that habit, you come home at night and you're just tired, you don't feel like exercising, like, I'm just not going to do it. And so my 10-minute rule is make yourself do something for 10 minutes. Go out and go for a walk. We all can do something for 10 minutes. At the end of that 10 minutes, if you're still tired and you're like, nope, I'm done, at least you've done 10 minutes. But more times than not, what happens, that 10 minutes becomes 15 minutes, 15 minutes becomes 20. You're doing that every day after work. And before you know it, you're back in that healthy routine of getting more activity in. So try the 10-minute rule to get you back on course. We have an activity that would have been emailed to you with your class. It looks like this. It is my personal commitment toward goal setting. And so please take the time and fill this out and share with us. I'd love to see it. I'm going to share with you. I went ahead and filled one out. Step 1, you want to set a short-term fitness goal, something you can achieve over the next 2 to 4 weeks. So I set mine to be to get to the gym 3 times a week for the next month. Number 2, set a long-term goal, something you can achieve in 6 months. I have set a goal to sign up for a triathlon, a sprint triathlon. Number 3, this is what I need to change to achieve these goals. I need to get more endurance up in those 3 needed areas: swimming, biking, running. Number 4, this is what I'm willing to do to make that happen. I'm willing to commit an additional 15 to 20 minutes to my exercise sessions every time I go to the gym, because to get more endurance, you need to work out longer and harder, and I'm willing to do that to reach my goal. Number 5, others will know the changes I am making when they see me being more spunky and energetic. I think when you reach a goal and it's something you're very proud of, you can't help but glow. You can't help to have more confidence, more energy, you're excited, and I think people feel that and see that in you. I might sabotage my plan by overcommitting myself. It happens a lot, running short on time, and I just have to make sure that I'm aware that that's my downfall, and I have a game plan to make sure I still schedule in my workouts and stay committed to my workouts. And so number 7, therefore my contract to myself is I will sign up for a triathlon, and I'm going to have that carrot dangling out there in front of me. It's going to keep me motivated to keep working out longer, harder, and getting stronger and faster. So I challenge you to do the same thing. Fill out your personal commitment, set your goals, share them with us, and have a great week.